Hello, this is Mahanda Didia. In this portion of the book on liquid formulation, we continue to cover solution formulations. This is a follow-up to laboratory results of solubility in several excipients, solvents are studied. This information is used in Module 6, and we looked at solvent, co-solvent, and surfactant and auxiliary agents used in the formulation in submodule and related videos. In this submodule, we will look at formulation compositions and we will use examples of formulation compositions. The description and composition of drug product. This applies to pharmaceutical drug products, and FDA guidance on CMC chemistry section requires description and a composition of the drug product. Drug strength could be in multiple strengths such as 5 mg, 10 mg. For each strength, quantitative composition and function of each component in the drug product has to be stated. Any solvent that evaporates and processing aids that are not substantially present. For example, solvents that are used to solubilize and they are not present in substantial amount still have to be stated in the drug product. In addition to that, quality standards, for example, USP, National Formulary NF of the component, also the composition of color, flavors, and imprint ink. Percentage needs to be converted into milligram per dose for all components and milligram per ml or milligram per vial for injectable products. Composition, weight to weight or weight to volume for the liquid dosage is recommended. Let's look at composition of pharmaceutical products and then on cosmetic products. So first example is pharmaceutical oral solution. This is memantine oral solution. The salt is memantine hydrochloride. Memantine hydrochloride solution, according to the patent application, contains sorbitol solutions USP 70%. This is a solute in a liquid form and its function is sweetener. Methyl parabens and propylparabens are listed in USP and they are approved by FDA for its intended use. These are also solutes. Glycerin USP is a co-solvent. There's a flavor that's in a liquid form. Citric acid and sodium citrates to adjust the pH and buffer. Those are solutes, and purified water is a solvent. So there is a water in sorbitol solution. Solubility include memantine active but other solutes which are in solid forms. In mixtures of glycerin and water, percent weight to volume is provided here. Active is 0.2% weight to volume. That means it is 2 mg per ml. Dose of memantine contains 10 mg per 5 ml. 5 ml of product will contain 1500 mg of sorbitol solution, 5 mg of methylparaben, 0.5 mg of propylparaben, glycerin 500 mg, and water is QS to 10 ml. Let's look at pharmaceutical injectable product. The lidocaine injectable. It has on its label 1%. This does not state what 1% is. One can interpret it's 1% weight to volume. It contains 100 mg per 10 ml dose, and lidocaine hydrochloride is 10 mg per milliliter. In an injectable solution, composition is generally provided on the label or in package insert. Lidocaine hydrochloride injectable solution contains active, sodium chloride to adjust isotonicity. Methylparaben is used as a preservative. This being multiple dose vial, that means pharmacist or nurse can withdraw amounts several times. pH is adjusted by using sodium hydroxide or hydrochloric acid, and solvent is water. Solubility of all the solutes should be studied in the solvent system. Example of topical solution, lidocaine. It has a 4% label, weight to volume. FDA does not recommend term percent used on active. So label will also contain milligram per ml, in this case 40 milligram per ml. The topical solution contains lidocaine, preservative, pH adjustment, and purified water USP as a solvent. The composition, 40 milligram of lidocaine, 40 milligram of methylparaben USP, and quantity sufficient to adjust pHs. Water is QS to 1 ml. Per dose can range from 1 to 5 ml for this topical solution. That means the maximum dose is 200 milligram per 5 ml. So the composition table will include that information. 200 milligram of lidocaine hydrochloride, 200 milligram of propylparaben USP, and quantity sufficient of sodium hydroxide and HCl, and total volume is 5 milliliter. Let's look at now an example of dispersing bath oil in cosmetic. Generally, the dispersing bath oils are used in such a way that it provides a milky white product upon putting on a skin with water. They contain emollients and the range is from 85 to 100%. Examples are mineral oil, caprylic acid, triglyceride, isopropyl myristate, and there are many emollients used. Naturals, almond oil, coconut oil are used, and there are many botanical in cosmetic formulation. Antimicrobial agent or preservatives, they are not required as these products are generally not aqueous. Oil-soluble preservatives at low concentration such as phenoxyethanol or benzyl alcohol are added for the consumer use with water. When consumer is using this product with water, phenoxyethanol and or benzyl alcohol will provide necessary antimicrobial effect. Products contain dispersing agent. These are low HLB surfactant. Again, there are many surfactants that have low HLB. Here are some of the examples: laureth 4, laureth 3, laureth 2, C12, C13, parath 3. In addition to that, cosmetic products, including bath oils, contains label copy ingredients. And generally, label copy ingredients are added at a small level to support the label claim. Bottle of body oil with retinol. The label claim, retinol renews skin surface or softens the skin and helps reduce irritation. This is a label claim ingredient. Retinol is commonly used to support the label claim. In addition to that, fragrances are included in bath oil or body oil preparations. Antioxidants, they are important for unsaturated oil. Unsaturated oil will oxidize and becomes rancid and has a bad odor. Tocopherol, tocopherol acetate, ascorbyl palmitates are commonly used antioxidants. Here's an example of a bath oil. Has a macadamia nut oil. Botanical oils are commonly used to give product a natural claim. Cromulent SCE, that's a brand name, that's an emollient. Vitamin E, tocopherol, used as an antioxidant. A preservative, phenonip, is also used. Let's look at another example of cosmetic solution. Acetone is used as a solvent in nail polish remover, remove the lacquer as well as colors. Ethyl acetate is an active that dissolves the nail polish lacquer. Ethanol is used as a co-solvent. In this case, water is also used as a co-solvent. Glycerin is a co-solvent emollient. So when we are formulating solution dosage form, solvent co-solvents, pH buffering agent, viscosity enhancer such as sorbitol are used, density by using glycerins or sorbitol, preservative pharmaceuticals would use methyl and propyl parabens or different parabens, alternate preservatives in solution dosage form. Formulation, development, and composition is based on pre-formulation solubility studies. We looked at solvents, co-solvents, auxiliary agents, surfactants, and we looked at the examples in these submodules. Module 7, we'll look at the manufacturing portion of it.